I did mushrooms,
Yeah.
which was very helpful for me, actually. I mean, I go into a really bad depression when I take mushrooms because I think I'm allergic to them or something. It just kind of, I get really depressed for a couple of days.
Afterwards or not during?
Afterwards, yeah. No, during is amazing. I love them, but I've only done them a few times. But every time I've done them, something's changed in my life, like majorly changed. I've either given up an addiction or I've, for example, I came off Twitter or stopped kind of really using it. Took mushrooms one day. We were sort of on a road trip, and we were sitting by a pool, and I think this was the first time I actually ever did them, was during the pandemic. And I remember saying to my friend, I'm not really sure these are doing anything.
Yeah, that's how they sneak you.
Right. And then he goes, well, you've been taking photographs of that same flower for the last 2 hours. And I noticed it, and I looked down at my phone, and there was like 400. I was like scrolling through this 400 photographs of this flower. It's a really beautiful flower, but in hindsight, probably the mushrooms had something to do with that. So I just looked down at my phone, opened Twitter, and it just looked like a vortex.
Oh yeah.
There was a very, very strange, like, it was like fragmenting at the edges, like an actual vortex. And it looked like extremely dark energy. It's hard to describe it in sober wording, but it was, at the time I would have just kind of felt this horrible kind of anxiety looking at it. And I just there and then deleted the app and just put the phone down and just got on with my day. And I didn't reinstall it. And there were a couple of other things I did as well. I did it with Instagram. I did it with like a few other, because I just noticed that the phone, and actually the phone itself was like, just looked like it was like charged with horrible, like nebulous, like dark energy, like felt like a black hole basically.
Yeah.
And it felt like it was like drawing me towards it, but not in a good way, like in a way that made me feel like I was dying. So I just thought, no, that's telling me something. This is
right.
I also noticed the way my dog reacts to my phone. He very often pulls it away, but also just won't engage with it. He'll only engage with me, and if I'm engaging with it, then he'll just kind of walk off.
Wow. So it's almost like here's a piece of life telling you, hey,
Yes.
man, that's not life.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's interesting.
Very well put.
That's what's
exactly
interesting about mushrooms, man. It'll give you a little clue.
Hope you enjoyed that video, and you can watch another. And you can watch this one, you can watch this one. Different options, different choices. Some guy just brings you one option, not this guy. 2 options. Watch one, this one or this one.